Hi learners, before moving to this video, I would like to request everyone watching this video to subscribe the channel for more such interesting case studies. This case explains how Ghari challenged the detergent giants like HUL and P&G and it emerged as a market leader in India. The Indian detergent market is largely divided into two markets. One is of organized and the other one is unorganized players. The main products sold here are the detergent bars, detergent powder and the liquid detergent which is recently launched. The major proportion of the Indian market lies in the rural areas in which people are less aware of the brands, they buy from general retail and are also highly price sensitive. Moreover, they can easily switch to another product if it is being offered at a lower price. Hence, price competition is the major factor in Indian detergent market. On the other hand, urban people are educated and are aware of the trends, brands and even fabric hygiene. Furthermore, they also purchase detergents from multi-brand retails and e-commerce. Hence, the premium detergent products such as washing machine powders and liquid detergents were developed targeting the urban audience. Based on the type of detergents, hand wash detergents constitute 82% of the market share, while machine wash detergent only hold the remaining of it. The demand for hand wash detergents is high since only 35% of the population use washing machines and they require machine wash detergents. And the rest of the population only use hand wash detergents for washing clothes. And this is where Ghari rules. Before 1985, Hindustan Unilever's Surf held the #1 position in the detergent market in India. However, when Nirma was launched, which aimed at the middle and lower middle class customers, Surf lost the #1 position. Soon HUL realized that there was a big portion of the market which was untouched by others, and so it launched two low-priced detergents called Wheel and Rin, targeting the lower middle class group. However, in the later years, even Nirma lost its share over the Ghari detergent, and the brand Ghari by Rohit Surfactants is currently leading the Indian market with the highest market share of 17.3%, and Wheel is lagging behind closely at 16.9%. Tide holds the third position with a market share of 13.5%, and Nirma has less than 6% market share. In the year 1987, when Ghari detergent was launched by Gyan, the market was already dominated by big brands like Nirma and Surf. In such a scenario, Gyan took the risk of launching their own product without much public and media attention. It is said that the founder of Ghari, Mr. Bimal Kumar and Mr. Muralidhar Gyan were inspired by Nirma's low-cost model, which was launched in the year 1969. And within a span of 4 years, with low-cost manpower and low-cost capital, Nirma took on HUL in detergents and emerged as a market leader with around 30% market share. This success of Nirma urged the founders of Ghari detergents to give it a try. And ironically, Ghari has emerged as today's Nirma. It is in the year 2012 that Ghari detergent came into the limelight after having surpassed Wheel from HUL brand. It took around 25 long years for Ghari detergent to become the market leader in synthetic detergent market in India. Ghari is the leader in the Tier 3 and Tier 4 market segments. From choosing an indigenous brand name to incorporating consumer preferences, the company always had kept its finger on the pulse of the market. For example, Ghari releases more foam which the consumer associates with more cleanliness. Its initial operations started at a very basic level and they focused on their home state, which is Uttar Pradesh. The detergent promises good quality for a reasonable price and it also aimed at the middle and lower middle class section. The company also kept its price steady, taking on the fluctuations of raw material prices without passing them on to the consumers. While the profit margins remained low, sales rocketed and the brand soon had a loyal following. As the success of Nirma was not from the market shares but from the expansion of market, Ghari detergent also did not go on investing in market shares. Instead, the company tried to expand its business just like its mentor company did in 1970s. Ghari first targeted its home market in Uttar Pradesh, which itself counts for about 12% of the nation's FMCG sales. After capturing the UP market, Ghari slowly expanded into neighboring states like Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab and Haryana. These are the states, along with UP, were among the highly populated ones in India and gave Ghari its market, especially in the rural and semi-urban areas. Ghari followed the penetration pricing policy and kept the prices of the detergents low so as to capture the market from the bottom. The low price of the detergent urged the soap users from switching from laundry soaps to detergent powders. The company mainly provides its products to families and households as well as laundry stores. Ghari is a brand who offers a quality product at a reasonable price. To have a strong dealer base in order to push the margin of sales, the company provides a profit margin of 9% to its dealers, which is lower than the standard 12 to 13% of premium brands, but at the same time higher than the competitors offering 6 to 7% in the same segment. Also, Ghari battled the market on the price front. In fact, Ghari took the bold step of pricing at a 10% premium over HUL's Wheel and Nirma, that is Rs 35 a kg as against Rs 30. It is a brilliant gap that Ghari has found. It is priced above the mass brands like Wheel and Nirma, but much below mass premium brands such as Tide and Surf. What has helped Ghari to take over Nirma is Ghari's sheer size on its home market, which is Uttar Pradesh, which contributes 12% of total Indian FMCG revenue. So Ghari becomes a bigger rival for Nirma. Moreover, their model of having either small manufacturing units or large depots every 200 km in key markets help them to take on Nirma, as the supply chain is near the core markets, which cuts transportation cost. There are no clearing or forwarding agents, hence Ghari's products go directly from factories to dealers, thus saving on manpower as well. Additionally, right from manufacturing to packaging and distribution are outsourced. The company's own fleet of about 450 trucks delivers the products. This means huge saving in cost of operation as well. Also, Ghari makes use of local workers and skilled workforce from the nearby institutes and not hiring from the large and reputed engineering or management institutes, thus saving heavily on salaries and perks, and at the same time serving to local employment and bringing a positive image. It earns local support and respect from people as well as from government. The brand's approach to advertising has always been basic. Since it was aimed at the common man, no celebrity was roped in to promote the product. The company set aside just about 2% of its sales revenue for advertisements, as against 12 to 14% which was spent by its competitors. It has helped them to sustain its low margin, high volume strategy. The product was promoted at all exhibitions, fairs, road shows, magic shows and local plays, especially in rural and semi-urban areas where customers were encouraged to try the product. Television and print ads came up with memorable and sometimes heart-touching campaigns like "First use it and then trust it" tagline. It piqued customers' curiosity and encouraged them to give a try for Ghari. The quality which justified the tagline led to repeat purchases. It also sponsored the hit TV serial Mahabharat, which had a huge following. Yet another innovative initiative was the use of railways to promote the detergent. The Lucknow-Guwahati summer train became the Ghari train when the locomotive exterior was painted with the brand's advertisements. This was followed by the Pushpak Express and the Swarna Jayanti Express as well. Thank you everyone for watching this video. For more such interesting case studies, please subscribe 5 Minutes Learning channel in YouTube.